Greetings, wise ones. This is Melissa of 8th House Wisdom, author, psychotherapist, astrologer, feminine energy, and stellar planning expert. Today, we're going to talk about some exciting celestial events that are happening in the sky. The first quarter moon in Gemini and Venus in Aries. As you know, the moon goes through different phases, and the first quarter moon is a particularly important one. And Venus is the planet of love and beauty, and Aries is the sign of action and initiative. So what does this mean for us? Stay tuned and let's dive into the video to find out how this can affect us in the next few weeks. Here we are at the halfway point between the new and the full moon, with the sign of Gemini being highlighted for the energetic container and tone. Gemini is an air sign known for its communicative and really versatile nature. The first quarter moon is in Gemini is all about communication and taking action. It's a time to communicate with others, to start new projects, and to take risks. Remember, the first quarter moon is when the moon is exactly half illuminated, with the sun and the moon forming a 90-degree angle. This is when we see the half moon shape in the sky that tends to look like a C or D, depending upon where you are at in the globe. This is a time of growth and momentum where we can really push forward and make progress to our goals. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, which makes this moon phase a great time to have important conversations. This could be anything from starting a new project with a team to having a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody you really care about. Use this time to connect with others and express your idea. The first quarter moon in Gemini is also a time for decision making. It also highlights the mutable or maven nature of Gemini, which is a sign that ends one season and closes one out. This helps to highlight positive decision-making energies right now. It's a time when we need to make choices and take actions towards our goals through trusting our intuition, and taking calculated risks. This is what can lead to great opportunities and growth in the long run. As a Gemini rising sign, I am using this moon to communicate things about my career and highest potential, because as a Gemini rising in whole sign chart, my 10th house is Pisces. So my public image, highest potential, and career goals are at play. And since the first quarter moon only happens when when the sun is in Pisces, it is a good time for me to take that particular energy and apply it to the area that is currently activated within my chart. We also have the lovely planet of Venus, which has recently changed signs on 2/20. And it went from the element of water with deep emotions and sensitivity to fire, where we have more outwardly burning passion and action taken. With Venus in Aries, we can expect a surge of energy and passion in our love lives. This becomes a time to take bold and spontaneous action in order to pursue our desires. And Aries fire means that our passions and desires are really intense and heavily fueled. This placement of Venus encourages us to take risks and be confident in expressing our feelings. It's a time to embrace our individuality and really pursue what we want. However, it's also a time to remember that Aries can bring about impulsivity. So you want to balance out your internal drive with aspects of rational thinking. Good thing is that the mix of Gemini energy, which can see duality and will look to try to balance things out from a lunar perspective, can help temper what is happening with Aries rearing to go, ready, shoot, aim energy. In terms of beauty, Venus in Aries also encourages us to be bold and experiment with new looks. It's definitely a time to really pay attention to the body, because Aries is the head and the body. It's also the sign that rules exercise. So this is definitely a time to try new things in ways to move your body, as well as new ways to express yourself, since Venus is about aesthetics and beauty. There's also going to be a really strong need for independence and freedom within relationships. We're going to really value our individuality and self-expression. And Venus in Aries can bring a level of excitement and adventure into your love life and romance, and a willingness, again, to take risks and be edgy in order to truly receive what you desire. And this energy will be in play until March 16th. So if ever there was a time to go for what you know when it comes to love and money, now is the time. Again, make sure to check out your own chart to see where Venus in Aries would fall. And that is to specifically pay attention to the portion of your chart ruled by Aries. For me, Aries is the second house from my house of career, the 11th house, or the house of great gains. So Venus in Aries also indicates that this can be a great time for money-making ventures for me in my business world, a great time to network and interact with new people, and to make any offers and attract new people, because Venus is the feminine energy planet. So it doesn't go out and hustle up people, it pulls them in with her magnetic, attractive ability. So that blend highlights positivity for me in my business, friend, community, and networking sector. You want to check out where those events, or where this energy will be showing up in your life. Could be your first house of body, could be your house of relationships. And last but not least, I want to return to discussing the first quarter moon in Aries because it is, in Gemini, because it is an important phase that only occurs for 24 hours. And at 3:04 a.m. on February 27th, that clock started. So we have this wonderful 24-hour period to really lean into the directions that are given in the first quarter phase of the moon, which is to take action and move with certainty. This is an opportunity to take action on your new moon goals, intentions, hopes, and wishes, and to do what the Yasmin Boland Moonology Manifestation Oracle card says, and speak your world into being. This card reads, think about what you want. Do you really believe you can create it? Do you believe you have what it takes, or do you secretly doubt yourself? Worse, are you quietly preparing for failure? Say it ain't so. Here's the thing. You cannot fool the universe. Repeated affirmations that you don't believe in are a waste of time. Believe in your magic. If someone has spoken or written unkind words to you, counter them with kind words to yourself. Try it. Speak your world into being. Talk about it as though it is already happening. The manifesting mix for this lunar phase says, here you are being asked to feel your way through a situation that is partly sacred and partly mundane. Be compassionate and clever. The manifesting mindset, ask your soul to speak to you. Listen to your heart and not your mind. Write lists of your goals. Tune into your manifesting powers. The throat chakra, Vishuddha, is found at the base of the throat and is a beautiful sky blue color. It helps you to express yourself. What words are you speaking to yourself and others? Imagine yourself in a column of bright and breezy sky blue. Call in the Gemini constellation and say these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Gemini, thank you for helping me to raise my thoughts and sow my vibration. And of course, when to manifest your magic, the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Gemini, which is right now, on a Wednesday, Mercury's day, or during the Mercury hour each day. The first quarter moon in Gemini takes place when the sun is in Pisces and the moon is in Gemini. It knows that dreams can come true and that a plan helps. I hope that reading the description of that card really helps you to zero in on the ways in which you plan to best utilize the energy of Venus in Aries and the first quarter moon for your highest and best good moving forward for the month of March. And this is a great kickoff because we've got lots of astro weather coming in the month of March. So, there you have it. First quarter moon in Gemini. It's a time for communication, action, and decision making. Use this time to connect with others, to start new projects and make progress towards your goals. And with Venus in Aries, This is a time to embrace our passions and desires, take bold actions, and express our feelings confidently. It's also a time to experiment with our personal styles and try something new. Trust your intuition and take calculated risks. This is your best and most fruitful pathway forward. If you would like to know more about how to apply the information in this video to your life and times to do stellar planning and apply the lunar wisdom formula, make sure you click the link in the description below to get a free copy of your birth chart, so that you know exactly where all your planets and all the zodiac signs are located in your natal chart and map of the sky. That will give you the best opportunity and chance to apply this information for your best and highest good. And of course, if you would like to dig deeper into working with and following the moon, click the link in the description below to grab a copy of my DIY astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula, which helps women and men manifest using the power of the moon. The 2023 edition comes complete with all of the moon dates and every bit of information that you will need to turnkey and quickly apply this lunar wisdom and ancient science to your daily life, because astrology is what most people are missing from their actual planning process. We are just a week out from the full moon, and now is a perfect time for you to click the link in the description below to grab crystals for Pisces season, for Virgo full moon, and for the year beyond. Use my coupon code 8th House Wisdom to get an 11% off of these ethically sourced, high quality crystals that can help you be grounded and stay in the best flow possible. In addition to checking out the crystals, I have got you covered if you want to work more with the ideas of stellar planning and adding astrology into your life in a more meaningful way. Click the link in the description below to get your free copy of the 2023 Stellar Year Blueprint. It gives you a 6-step formula to use and apply that overview of the astro weather for 2023 to your birth chart, if known, or just to your daily calendaring processes, so that you can understand the energetic container and use that to truly arrange and schedule your dates and activities, so that you can live life experiencing more ease and grace as we carry on with our activities. To support you in doing that, I have a free version of my stellar planning workshop, which you can also check out in the description below, which will give you all the information that you need to have the basics to apply the stellar planning process in your life and times. And if you would like a higher touch or greater support, then check out my class on thewisdombeacon.com. link in the description below, where I provide a intensive process, including 19 multimedia videos, a workbook, and other supporting materials and bonuses to not only help you implement stellar planning for the year ahead, but also to help you clarify your goal setting, resolution, or intention process, and to focus it on how you feel so that you truly can triple your blessings and manifestations in 2023, but also so that your plans on paper feel as good as you imagined that they would. Planning for how you feel and using astrology to understand what the energy will look like are total game changers when it comes to getting into a state of flow and living in ease and grace. We're so lucky, wise ones, if you're still here with me, to be at this time where we have all planets direct. And that's going to be rolling out through till April 23rd. So make sure that you really pay attention to what you are planning on doing in this month of March and throughout April 23rd, before we hit the start of retrograde seasons, because this is the time to really crush it for your year, when there really isn't any wonky or funny business happening. As always, wise ones, I am sending you so much light and love, and always reminding you that life does come with an instruction manual. It is written in the stars. Until my next video, wise ones, sending you so much light and love. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more astrological updates. Take care.